Hi Virgo, how are you guys? My name is Ascending Synergy Tarot, and I'll be doing a March 21st to April 1st message here for you guys. Thank you so much for coming to this channel. I hope this message helps facilitate clarity, cleansing, healing, and anything that helps with our journey here on earth, okay? So let me pull an overall message here for the collective of Virgos for March 21st to April 1st. Pure messages only, spirit guides. Only pure energy is welcomed in this message. Energy, spirit guides, please show me what messages that you have for Virgo for April. Okay. March 21st to April 1st, but April is definitely a gorgeous energy. I feel for some of you guys, April is that aha moment energy as well. Okay. So let me some messages here. So we have confidence. Yes, there is a glare, so I apologize. Please forgive me. Confidence. Guys, it is so amazing when we finally get that energy of self-love back. That self-love that was forgotten about. That thing that allows us to walk in a room and know thyself. There's just such a pure energy that's coming through here for you guys. Let me read it. 16. So the energy of confirmation tells us that our consciousness is developing very rapidly. Everything we think is actually confirmed. If we think or live, operating confirmation. Child, sorry y'all. Wrong card. 80, okay. Sorry. Alright, confidence. The energy of confidence stimulates you to make your choices based on your level of confidence. Everything happens for a reason. You should feel confident knowing that you cannot make any bad choices. The choices you make merely determine the length of the road ahead of you toward reaching your goal in this lifetime. So with that being said, Virgo, I was going to say Cancer, so this could involve a Cancer or have Cancer in your chart. This is someone who's a Cancer that influences your confidence. So it helps with confidence boosting techniques. But anywho, with confidence, this is you really knowing yourself. I'm getting just know thyself and being grateful for who you are as a person. Gaining awareness and knowing that there's no such thing as a bad thing, a bad situation, a bad event. There's all about knowing how confident, giving something a shot, or giving something a shot, and no matter what the outcome is, knowing that the confidence that you embody in itself is the winning stage. Not critiquing the end result, but rather confident through the process. So I'm going to pull some energies to support this overall message for Virgos. What other messages that you have for Virgo? Okay. I'm just going to pull one more. This is going to involve a Capricorn. And 12th house involved a Pisces. Yeah, there's something very confusing here. There needs to be this learning lesson and confidence in what we learn about someone else. I feel like we could have a lack of confidence in how someone else is and who they are as a person. And the confusion part really is like allowing ourselves to not be so confused about it. it's like an awakening call or something suddenly changing where you could be very confused about someone. This is also you yielding to a greater source of power because something's really encouraging you to move forward spiritually in your life. Something is like a spiritual lesson that's very confusing for you. And you needing the confidence to know that you're being guided by someone or something to get you to a higher level of understanding, spiritual understanding, Virgo. This isn't one of those situations with 12th house energy that's under the zodiac of Pisces. That's like the completion of energy. That's the wrapping up of energy. This is you at the very end of this cycle that you have been in. And it's confusing because you might not know it's ending because you want to articulate it. The most responsible way to go about this confusing energy is true submission. This is all about submitting to a greater course and being confident knowing that you're being guided. And that really clears a lot of confusion up, for sure. Okay? So, yeah, because you're moving into a new cycle soon. But this is that wrapping up of energy that's taking place here. And being confident knowing what you're moving into is going to happen very suddenly and rapidly, but also keep in mind that be confident knowing that this is the best decision for yourself. Okay, you see how that just fell out? This can involve another Virgo, or this is just your energy. Slow but surely wins the race here. In the time sector, I do feel like you have some more goals that are attained. There's some clarity that takes in. I'm getting goals though. I'm getting, you got some new goals that you're looking to like work really hard on, and you are taking your time with this new like prosperous goal. Wow, okay, that's been happening. This month, 6 reading, and this one card in this place right here came up for every single sign, but I think but Leo. I want to say Leo and maybe Cancer, but every other sign, this blank card come in. I put this in this intentionally to kind of, and I delegated that energy as looking at oneself, that mirror, that man, like that man in the mirror energy. And that's crowning your energy. That's so funny because you're not the only sign that has that. There's a lot of people that really need to see how things are moving really fast. And they're not moving fast with it because they have to do internal work first. And that internal work, some people, right? Not everybody, but some people are still stuck in a space of not knowing their self and not seeing how authenticity operate, being authentic. Someone still is very stubborn to it. They're more so looking towards what makes sense, what makes money, what is longevity. Someone's very practical in their approaches. And it do feel like that's the smarter choice here. I feel like for you, there's a plethora of opportunities coming in also here for you. You guys could be very emotionally satisfied right now. Even if it could have been involved with a Leo, but to be honest with you, this is giving me some weird vibes, Virgo, because I don't feel like you got an upper hand on something that you feel like you need an upper hand on. This could involve 3 people. It's going to involve in Taurus. But this definitely feels like someone doesn't feel confident in their decision making. And someone is extremely low frequent, like someone has a real low frequency when it comes to their stubborn behavior. I don't even feel like this person is aware of their stubborn behavior being a very low frequency, like based energy. And because they see things from such a practical component, that I don't think they might see this, Virgo. And that's what really leads them not really having the full advantage and having the upper hand, because they don't see that their stubborn behavior is really taking a toll on all of these great opportunities and communications that is very successful and loving. I don't feel like you feel like you met your soul tribe yet. You feel like something here feels like 3 people. But it doesn't necessarily have to be 3 people. It definitely just feels like something that's coming apart that you thought like really secure in too. Spirit advice is saying it's definitely securing you when you like take your time into things that honestly requires your confidence, requiring what you are able to do. Really investing your energy into knowing. This feels like a father energy, also assisting with how to create longevity into your life. I have to clarify this. Because what I'm personally getting is that since this energy of mirror is crowning the energy, it feels like something is confusing as hell. And getting these sudden alignments of understanding what it takes to be confident in what you're working towards. Okay, now I have a better understanding of what this is. This feels like something just feels like a betrayal. Someone could have betrayed you. You could have betrayed someone for a new opportunity, a new goal. But now there's something here where you're battling with someone, or you're battling with yourself about something that's like hidden or deep insecurity, or something where someone's like competing. There's someone who's competitive in your environment that you're starting to realize slowly but surely how competitive and how chaotic they are. And you're starting to change your perception on them. Or there's something here that there is being a change of perspective. This is submission. This is all about submission here to a greater source, so that you can see the road ahead in order to get the upper hand in a situation. This definitely feels like 3 people who are not coming together. If these are a group of members, a group of people you were supposed to work towards, work with, friends, this can even be friends, it is not at all. It's like a lot of battles with it. And it's a reflection on you too. For some, not all you guys, but some of you guys could have lost out on friends, like plural, because, and family, it's even family members too, because someone doesn't see their chaotic behavior. I just feel like someone does not see their deep-seated insecurities that really play out in their life. Wow. So yeah, Virgo, somebody or like a group of people cannot come together. And you realize that, and you're just moving forward in your life with just clarity, knowing that this someone is not going to see the higher aspect. Someone is not capable really of, even at this particular time, right, where they cannot see like higher energy here. Like they're not able to see a higher consciousness, a reconciliation. They can't deliver reconciliation because they're too damn stubborn. And the thing is, you are traveling with love, with empathy, with compassion, with things that are emotionally fulfilling. And, or this is someone coming in just fulfilling the shit out of you emotionally. This do feel like once you left like some kind of family structure behind, someone, whomever behind, this was not a soulmate character. This feels like someone, we just could not get that synchronicity aligned. But I do feel like someone is now coming into our life with a lot of romance, a lot of charm, the love that we desire, the love that fulfills us. It's that 9 here, but what's really crazy is that maybe you already know this person, and you already had separations, you already had these type of things here, and they could be coming back more secure, more stable in how they feel. It's more passionate too. Could be involving a Capricorn, Leo. The magnetism of the addiction behind it is pretty crazy. But I feel like you're really desiring things more emotional fulfilling, more spiritually aligned. The 8 of Swords here with the 3 of Cups in the reverse. There's no reconciliation. For some of you guys, there's no reconciliation. If somebody's looking to come in your life and there is no reconciliation here. You already saw the toxicity of surface-based, ego-based relationships. You are really into the space of something that's more authentic, that's more pure. I feel like this, you already saw the chaos that it brought, the competition that you had to always go up against, just all this mess. And you just realized there was too many damn people involved with 3 people here, and it just left you really deeply insecure about oneself, that you are now in a space of getting your confidence back. And I feel like them coming back in your life in this way really, like, they really appear like they really have, it's like reformed energy. But I don't see you really, you're very adamant about keeping this person out. You already saw how it betrayed you. And you're very clear on that betrayal. And that's just that on that. You are blocking reconciliations. Sorry, I hate to be goofy. Ooh, they have Priestess in the middle of the deck. The center of your being is 8 of Wands, which is my favorite card in tarot, and the High Priestess, which is my second favorite card in tarot. You guys in the very center of your reading know what to do. Okay? You know what your spirit is calling you to do. You have like a lot of passion, communications. Your energy right now, and I think you're knowing this intuitively, is needing you to be doing like it's requiring you, okay, to be multitasking. I think the problem is sometimes we want to work on that one thing here with the Knight of Pentacles. But the conflict is that we're needed in other places as well, and needing to change our perspective on what you think you can't do. This is hard to read. Simply put, sorry. Simply put, when we're working out one thing, we have that linear way of thinking of like, okay, this is what we'll do. But in regards to that, like, I don't feel like if you're working with other people, know that other people are not going to be reflecting how you do things, Virgo. Or even like with the Three of Cups here in reverse, even how you truly like bond in terms of spiritual bonds with others. It feels like you see this blockage. Someone is like self-blocking how someone is a slave to their addictions, to how they see what they believe life should be. They're stubborn to new ideas. They think it's going to be very unsuccessful even when it will be. And that's their toxic trait. They don't have the courage to really like move in a place of love. They're like still surface level of looking at different things, Virgo. And you coming up as like this high priestess in the middle, and it's Eight of Wands, internally you have to be very aware of any stubborn behavior that you embody or other people embody that really doesn't kind of come together. Things don't come together and things are chaotic because it's now like life is trying to help us be more confident in ourselves and also moving in these different ways of what we want to achieve. Whatever we want to achieve is really, if that's the goal here, just know how what I'm getting, somebody could be actually hurt by some decisions that you could have made, or moving forward in something that seems more predominant for you, but it do feel like shadow energy, like surface energy, something that looks more so good on the outside, and that's the toxic trait that we embody, looking for what looks good on the outside, not what looks good on the inside. And inside is really knowing that you might have to look outside of how you think things should be done or coordinated, and really rely on others to help you when you need that particular type of help for clarity's sake. But our stubbornness won't allow that to come in. So take that how you see fit. I'm going to stop right there. I'm going to give us some advice for Virgo. Spirit guides. Messages that you have for Virgo Spirit. Okay. We have 20 and 37. 20, I believe Leo had. I'll have to double check. Okay, so this is freedom. I forgot we had freedom. But this is rebel, choice, awareness, rejoice, movement, enslavement, and release. This is all about like attachments. That is a powerful dynamic we use to learn cooperation with the outer world. Detachment teaches independence of the inner world. True freedom, however, comes from transcending both, embracing a position defined by the complete acceptance of and the total surrender to the circumstances at hand. This spiritual concept may feel a lot like apathy, but in truth, it is the purest form of love and compassion. From what do you need to free yourself? How can you live in freedom? Anything that feels like a bondage, I feel like anything that you want to release is very, you're confident in knowing that that's what you have to do. Oh, I love this. Then you have 37. It's radiance here. So radiance is the constant internal flow of light that is our birthright. Who we emanate outward from the light within our being in spite of personal struggles. Recognizing the beauty of our influence in the world is paramount to our balance and well-being. No matter the state of affairs today, focus on your radiance and the radiance of others. Allow yourself to be open to the overflow of love everywhere you look. Finding fulfillment while loving others is a skill set that must be cultivated. It takes practice. It's different than feeling love. It's about choosing to perceive the adoration that exists all around you. The Radiance card has chosen you. You've been asked to witness love in all of its forms. Woo! And you have Capricorn energy here, and I was just thinking Capricorn energy, so this can involve a Capricorn, but this more so feels like Virgo. This is you seeing love in everybody and everything. This isn't about mediocre and petty energies. This isn't like how you see things, but appreciating how people see things. This is vice versa. This is people who needing to do that for you also. But this is you requiring something even deeper within your body. And I feel like you're going to free yourself from things that are very toxic, that feel like attached to what we want to see ourselves as. It feels very egotistical, I have to honestly say. And in order to step into your spiritual awareness, and what's confusing is that last part of your cycle in terms of your spiritual awakening. Some of you guys are actually through spiritual awakenings. Some of you guys have been really working very hard on your spiritual awareness. And you're in that last cycle, and that last cycle is the ego. It's like detaching from what makes us look good. That's our toxic trait. And really moving into a place of seeing everything is love, everybody's love, and really going deep into what that natural that black hole that's in you, full of wisdom, full of your void, that pain, that thing is full of wisdom, full of clarity, full of messages, full of communication, full of enlightenment. That dark, dark, deep space within you is a lot of great, beautiful energy once we find confidence in knowing that not just you embody the dark side of life. We all do. And using it to your advantage in a very pure, intentful way helps facilitate how you can see radiance in everybody else. And it's a beautiful energy here. There's a change of perspective, and now I'm definitely getting a message. The takeaway message is surrender. Surrender. Allow your spirit to put you on this exciting journey of security and what you believe is securing for you. You're being led to something very prosperous here. I feel like letting go of the control of how you think it should be manifested is really also here as well. Follow spirit and what is intangible energy with the 12th house. So you're not going to see how this goes. And I know that's really hard for some people. But from the cards, it's definitely guiding you to where you really want to be. Just allow it to be in this way. Okay, I have a lot of knights here, so there's definitely a lot of messages coming in from a lot of people. There's a lot of opportunities, there's a lot of goals. Just see who syncs up with you and see who doesn't. And also tap into you and see how you're not syncing with others as well. And how you need maybe like some kind of change of perspective here. Alright, Virgo, that is my time. I love you. That is only a general message. Guys, if you need a personal message, please go to ascendingsenergy.com. Take care. Bye.